Dude, let me tell you something, man. And I'm not super jack off while wearing a Iron Man costume comic book guy, but I'm deep into it. And I gotta say, man, fucking Marvel has totally destroyed it for DC.
Yeah.
Do you know that at one point who they were seriously considering to play Superman? Tell me this wouldn't have been the most horrific physical choice. Nicolas Cage.
You know, but I could see it as a really hokey Superman.
But that's not Superman's not
No,
hokey.
no, but it would have been terrible. But
that face, them eyes and that nose.
you can't do a Nicolas Cage.
I don't fucking wish I could.
Dude, because it would be so funny to hear his voice as Superman. Oh,
I'm here to save you. Oh, I can't do it. But fuck. He goes, who the fuck built the Batcave? Who built Batman's Batmobile? Who built the ship he flies in? Like, a construction company would have had to put this together. How the fuck they don't know who Batman is? They build in this fucking cave, this lair with special equipment that the Bat car drives on, sinks down. The fucking plane comes out of the water. Somebody built all that shit.
What's his name?
Bruce Wayne.
No, his dude that takes care of him.
Alfred.
Alfred. That's why Alfred always looks so tired. Alfred's building all that shit.
That old motherfucker would have died, nigga.
With the shovel.
He really made me feel like I was supposed to like Wonder Woman. And at first I saw it and I thought I liked it. But then I've been watching it recently on cable. I don't like it.
That's because she has
to
to destroy Aries. I think that's in your head. It's bothering you.
Nah, I'm not gonna be that egotistical. Let me go to one you just said. Aquaman,
and when I say this, everybody looks at me like I'm fucking crazy. Because I felt like Aquaman was the movie 300.
Right.
I felt like that was like this homoerotic movie. I felt like this was that version in the comic book genre.
Right.
I mean, he was just, and nothing against anybody in the movie, and I don't even mean anything against anything being on a gay note. I wasn't.
Right.
I'm not trying to say that. I'm just saying he was very majestic in the water and the way he moved.
No,
hair.
there was too much wet beefcake for 2 hours to just look at a beefcake ass nigga constantly wet.
And then the storyline didn't hold up for me.
I read what somebody said during the previews of that movie when it first started coming out and it came out on YouTube. It was basically Black Panther in the sea. All the vivid, bright colors.
Yeah, but the storyline wasn't.
I'm going to tell you something, man. It felt so hokey to me. The story to me, like when I first watched it on the plane, I fell asleep. And again, not because I thought it was horrible. I was just so fucking tired. So I would wake up and catch moments and try to piece together. And then I went, I don't know how I feel about this movie. So I got to watch it 100% up. And I did a second time. It just didn't move me like that.
What if it would have
Look, visually, the colors and all of that.
It was appealing. That was appealing.
But motherfuckers riding seahorses and fucking sharks like they horses, and it was. I couldn't buy it. Avengers: Infinity War. I am obsessed with that movie. I watch that movie. It feels like 100 times a week. That you talk again. It's that story, the twists, the turns, the heartbreak, the death, the music, it's everything that a male macho guy wants to see. If you don't watch that movie with an erection the entire time, you're not a dude. That and that ending, that fucking Empire Strikes Back ending that you don't see coming. It was a cliffhanger that left you going, what? They're gonna end it like this? No! When it come back out? It's like a bitch that fucks you good and now she's leaving and you wanted her to stay tonight. You up like, babe, where you going? What happened? Did I do something?
We don't know a total buy-in on all the characters yet.
On DC?
No, in Marvel. Like all the Avengers, we don't know their whole total character yet. Not all of them.
Well, we do in terms of what we've seen up to this point.
Right, but we don't know like their whole character. We don't know their whole bio, their whole background. Some of them are still developing as they go along, which makes you more interested in them.
I don't know that.
The Arrow dude. What's the Arrow dude in
Hawkeye?
Hawkeye. We don't know him yet. We don't know him all the way yet.
But I don't think we're gonna know him anymore past what they've given us.
No, I think we are gonna know.
Nah, because he's like fucking. He's the. If this were a rock band and you got the lead singer, the lead dude on guitar, the drummer, then you got the nigga that play piano.
No,
he's the nigga that plays piano.
The only reason
Christian Bale, Michael Keaton, Val Kilmer, George Clooney, and Ben Affleck. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, and fuck you if you don't agree with me. Ben Affleck was the best Batman ever. From that big bulky look to the gray suit, which was different from all the black. That voice was perfect with the little mechanism.
Yeah,
I thought Ben Affleck was the shit. I thought Ben Affleck first, Christian Bale second, even though I know a lot of people hated the
good. Yeah,
Christian Bale.
But it was like a little over. He was a little over the top of where
Right.
Affleck is. So I probably go Affleck. And then Bale.
So we went and saw Captain Marvel.
Yeah, we saw Captain Marvel, and I'm really glad we went and saw it.
Dude, again, this is why I'm saying, yo, Marvel's movies. And I said this before on the podcast. I'm not a big fan of women being tough guys. I'm a chauvinistic that way. But there was a couple moments where I was like, this bitch is badass, nigga. Like, yo, I teared up a little bit in a couple moments. Because again, the story about who she was, her trying to, what really got you is the part where they cut the sequence together, where every time she got knocked down, she got back up.
Yeah.
Which of course was
essential.
Yeah. So, and this is what I mean. Let me go back. This is what I mean when I keep saying this. The power of words. Me and Andy, we're in the word business. This is how we make our living. This is how we make you laugh. Words incite emotion. And the shit's done on purpose. That's why, again, I say I got mad when I would hear black people go, yo, Black Panther's just a movie. There was a key moment in Captain Marvel where when she flies and leaves the Earth and she's standing there in the middle of space, staring at the two blue motherfuckers in the spaceship. And the one dude says to the other guy, we'll come back. And he goes, for the weapon? And the guy goes, for the woman. That was so on purpose. That was for every bitch in the theater to go, wow!
Well, but
No, not the weapon. The woman. This badass, powerful bitch. The woman.
I want to give him his credit.
The nose on that nigga, that motherfucker's nostrils is serious business. He could pick his boogers with a boxing glove, nigga, on. Them nostrils is Batcave vehicles, nigga. You drive the Batcave up that nigga's
flat
nose.
at the same time.
Not flat.
Right here,
that
right
bubble,
there,
nigga. I love KRS. KRS, respect my nigga. Boogie Down Productions. But nigga, that nigga's nose, nigga. He could sniff all of Panama at once with that motherfucking box. Lastly, Bukkake is, well, graphic. But we're adults, so here we go. Bukkake is a category of porn when a bunch of dudes take turns ejaculating on a woman's face. It usually involves a gangbang amount of dudes. This word in Japanese means the act of splashing. Boy, you Japanese motherfuckers are some wild motherfuckers, boy. Y'all, what y'all think is funny, Japanese humor, they laugh at shit like that.
Did you ever say, I'm sorry to interrupt this email, but did you ever
them niggas talk like they gotta take a shit.
There's a game show where they stick their butts through.
No,
the women stick their butts through this hole, and their husbands, the husbands,
fuck them.
No, you're taking away. This is Japanese.
All right.
The Japanese are much more proper than this. They go and they smell each one of the butts, and try to figure out which one's their wife. So they're blindfolded and they smell the butts, and then they tell them try to pick which one is their wife. And then the dudes have their, like, I think it was their balls out, and they smell the balls and try to tell the wives would tell which one was their husband.
I don't know that I have a problem with the sniffing of the women.
I thought it was funny.
I don't know that I have.
So
a
you
problem
would watch
with
that on the show? See, you. Got,
I don't. Well,
dude, you got to watch some Japanese games. So best game shows.
Oh, them motherfuckers
in
are
the
twisted.
World.
They're twisted. They motherfuckers are twisted. I'm gonna tell you, man. I'm gonna tell you. As I'm getting older and older, I like smashing my nose in the back of a bitch's taco in the doggy style position and sniffing so hard that her ass hairs get braided with my nose hairs. I see, you know, as long as it don't stink, but a little bit of smelling like the inside of a hot sneaker, I like that. I like that. I like that. You and Andrew are comedic podcast gold. Jay and Beyonce. Well, which one of us is B, nigga? If you will. A perfect podcast marriage. And incidentally, I wish Jay-Z would cut his fucking hair. Nigga, go back to the...
It looks good. It's his look.
Go back to the brush cut.
It's his look.
That nigga looks like a human tiki torch. Like he belongs somewhere on a tiki torch pole. That looks atrocious. Jay-Z wasn't a handsome nigga with a brush cut. Why does he have this thing on his head? Like, that nigga looks crazy.
Maybe he's losing some of his hair and making it crazy. Because that's why my hair looks like it does.
Yeah, nigga. Love when it gets heated on the show, and you guys always go back to being brothers with nothing but love for each other. Dude, you really don't see what goes on after we fight. This nigga look like a domestic abuse wife. This nigga be putting glasses over two black eyes.
He bought me a vacuum for my birthday.
There you go. It's great you feel as strong as you do when it comes to the subjects y'all talk about. However, oh shit, I feel like bringing the race thing into almost. Bringing the race thing into almost every situation of topic gets tiresome. Hey, nigga, back the fuck up. Shit. Relax. Last one. I don't have much to say about the current state of hip-hop. I just want to know why you haven't said anything about that nigga Kanye. He's doing more cooning lately than and Show Liz. Hey, man, you know, it's Kanye, baby. Something about that Kardashian trap. Got niggas wilding. God, I would love to smash her, though. Her and all of that quail booty. Ant Smash.